Hi guys, Monday afternoon, Central Texas, USA. I think it's January 8th. But anyway, the temperature right now is 70. How about that, guys? Eat your hearts out. But anyway, I've got a viewer comment here that I thought I'd respond to. I know what, boy, you talk about color coded. Does this match? Get out of here. It's comfortable is all I can tell you. I do not make fashion statements. This comment comes from someone. And it says, "Good morning, Rusty. Congrats on selling the travel trailer. 2 questions. If I buy from your Amazon link, do you get a percentage of my total spending purchase or just a flat rate? Curious to know if it helps, as I might purchase something rather pricey." Well, it doesn't matter. I just get a percentage of whatever type of product it is, and they've got categories. You know, certain products get a higher percentage, but it ranges from like 1 to 3% on the high end, and it's done okay. We've been averaging about anywhere from overall probably $8 a day, which is fine. You know, that's like finding money. So yeah, if you think about doing it, do it. And then this is part 2, and this is what I really want to focus on. This individual says, "Do you really think following advice from Bob Wells is wise?" Now, Bob Wells is the individual that does the channel Cheap RV Living, and he does some really good videos that are really helpful to people that RV or live in a van or car or whatever, or that choose that lifestyle. It says, "Do you really?" She's asking me, do I really think following advice from Bob Wells is wise? Well, you know, what I think doesn't matter. It's up to the individual to make that choice. I do what I do, and other people do what they do. So if they follow the leader or whatever they choose to do, then that's fine. I don't have any problem with that. You know, why do people go to church? I don't know. They just do. It says the man believes when he runs out of money he will off himself. Well, you know, that's his choice. I'll probably off myself too, if I can, if I have the courage. It says to encourage people to follow a lifestyle that is countercultural might be harder than working an 8-to-5 job. Well, again, that's up to the individual, you know, and it depends on the type of work they do and whatever else. But again, it's their choice. If they want to drop out and go live on the road, they'll pay, you know, it's their choice. That's all I can say to that. It says, "I am curious about the RTR, but I heard you say, that if it gets too large, it could be shut down as others in the past have been." Well, what I meant by that is you can grow so big at an event that you can't handle the crowds. You know, I was a director of a boys club. I mentioned this in a video some time ago, many years ago actually, and we put on an event, and it just grew out of proportion. I mean, we had 15,000 people showing up, and you know, you got to furnish restrooms and trash pickup and power, and you know, it just got out of hand. I mean, you know, of course, it was an event where we were selling beer and stuff, because one of the individuals that helped put it on and paid for some of the things that we needed owned the Lone Star distributorship in that county, or that area. And so yeah, we sold beer. Yeah, it was a mess. It really was. You know, the first year wasn't too bad, but the 3rd year was the end of it. It was just totally out of control. Now, you know, will that happen to the RTR? I don't know. It's a different type of people. You know, who knows? I'm not going to say it, but it can happen. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not worried about the government getting involved or whatever, but you know, and then of course you got other things that to be concerned about. As long as whenever they leave, if all they leave is footprints, then the Bureau of Land Management's not concerned. You know, they just don't want to mess. And so I think they're doing a good job. I was there last year, 2017, in January for the event, spent a few days, and I was actually camping in a Toyota Prius. I was staying in a Prius, stayed there for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 days, whatever, a long time for me. And I went there 3 different times to the RTR, and it's just a lot of people milling around, kind of doing their own thing. I was surprised that many people camp that close together, you know, since they're all free spirits. That was a surprise. But that's the way people do. People some people like that. Some people feel comfortable in that environment and they choose that. Like people go to football games. They have the option of watching it on TV at home, but yet they'll go fight the traffic to get in the stadium, find a parking spot, pay a premium for that, and then go in the stadium where it's packed and pay a premium for that, and then come back out and fight the traffic all the way back home. When you can sit at home and watch it on TV in complete comfort, and have access to a restroom when you need it or whatever. So it's just personal choice, and but things are changing, and I think I don't know how many people they'll have there this year. I'm sure they're already getting a crowd, and I hope they do. I mean, there's a lot to be learned about that lifestyle. I mean, and the people that are going there, some of them are probably new or haven't been doing it very long, and they can talk with other people that have been doing it a long time and then make a choice. I would imagine that some of the ones that go out there may decide that, hey, this is not my cup of tea after all, and then others may say, yeah, this is it. I really like this, and then start to build on it. But again, that's all personal choice, and but I wish him luck. I really do. I mean, I don't know. I've never met Bob Wells or any of the other people in that group. But I know he does good videos. They're well edited and well thought out. Yeah, you got to give credit where credit's due. So having said that, for those of you that are planning on traveling to the RTR, I think you should do it and check it out. Not only the RTR so much as just Quartzsite. I mean, the Quartzsite area right now is a hideout for people that want to go get out of that want to get out of the colder climate in the U.S. and it's packed. I mean, you'll be very impressed how many people come there. And of course, then they have the big tent downtown and all the you got rocks and arts and crafts, and they have a big RV show. And I guess if you wanted to get some solar installed, you could probably get that done pretty cheaply. So yeah, there's a lot of upside there. It's kind of a carnival atmosphere actually, because you can park near the big tent and walk through the crowds and kind of see all the vendors on the way, and the weather's really nice most of the time, so it's enjoyable. And they have one pizza place there, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's good pizza. But when you go in there, it's packed. I mean, I'm telling you, that place is packed. And of course the pizza's a little pricey, but hey man, when you've only got 2 or 3 months of crowds a year, you got to put the hay in the barn while the sun's shining. You know what I mean? And the sun will be shining from about November through the end of February, maybe. And but yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I do. I really do. It's a great place to have it because there's plenty of camping. I mean, if you don't want to be around crowds like I chose not to, then I found me another spot. It was about 5 miles away, and did my own thing. I had total privacy and enjoyed it. Good sunrises, good sunset. I like that. I like that atmosphere. I do. I like the high desert, and that's not necessarily high desert, but it is desert, and I do like that because you got beautiful views. Now the downside of that whole area is it is desert, and so you're going to have some rough roads, and you're going to have some dust, and you're also going to have rodents. Like when I went camping in my pickup with the camper top on it here in May, June, July, whenever it was, I had a couple of mice make a home in my RV. Well, that happens, and that can happen out there because they've got the little kangaroo rats out there, and they love places like your engine to build their nests. And will they? Sure, in a heartbeat. And there's not much you can do about it because if they sniff around, smell some food and so forth, and there's an opening in your vehicle that they can get in, like my pickup, for example. Now, I was never bothered in my Prius, and I did that off and on for 5 years. I guess the bottom is sealed where they can't get in or something, because I was never bothered by rodents. And the first time I go camping in my pickup, here they come. But yeah, if you get them in your vehicle, they're hell to get out. I'm telling you, it is not easy. I mean, I got mine out with mouse traps. And I caught one, and I thought that was it, but I left the mouse trap out and caught another one. And there may have been more, I don't know. But so anyway, it's a good deal, I think, for a lot of people. It's a good area to have it. because it's wide open spaces. You know, if people want to raise a little hell, let them raise a little hell. That's what life is. And but anyway, I just wanted to follow up on this because, you know, the RTR is happening right now, and all those people, a lot of people, I know Elmer on our deal here says something. Hello, I'm Elmer, one of our viewers, subscribers. You know, he's going to the RTR. He's on the way now, apparently. And, you know, so, you know, we'll probably get a full report on that. And we'll see. Yeah, then there'll be a lot of people doing videos out there. I guarantee you, you'll be able to see videos about the whole thing. And I just hope they don't have any incidents that, you know, that, or any issues that arise that cause any problems, because you get that many people together, and it's hard not to. You know, it's hard not to, because people are people, and you know, a few bad can a few bad apples spoil a whole barrel? Yes, unfortunately, it can. But having said that, I wish them all luck, and everybody that's going out there, enjoy the hell out of it, and enjoy Quartzsite, because it's a neat area. It really is. But anyway, from Central Texas, USA, this is just following up on a viewer's comment. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, but if you use the link to Amazon.com, I appreciate it, because I'm an Amazon affiliate, and I get a small commission, and it does not cost you one dime. So if you choose to use the link, thank you. If you don't worry about it. And what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight if that's what you want to do, because you'll be full of water. What else? You want to take deep breaths. Take a deep breath, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. And is that good for you? You got to know it is. Okay, what else? Stretch, 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 stretch. Swing those arms, walk, whatever you got to do. Just keep your body in motion, because you'll live a little longer. Okay, the main thing is you'll live a little healthier, and that's the whole key. So having said that, guys, enjoy your day, and we'll talk again later. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.